Are you feeling completely overwhelmed by the relentless pressure to make money, succeed at work, and constantly impress everyone around you? If you are carrying a heavy load of anger, stress, or silent emotional exhaustion every single day, then this is exactly what you need to hear. Most of us look at meditation as this grand mystical instrument meant only to achieve nirvana. But let's be completely real for a moment. If you aren't quite ready for nirvana yet, does that mean meditation has absolutely nothing to offer you? In a fast-paced, hectic world, sitting down to dissect deep spiritual concepts can feel like a luxury we simply don't have time for. That's why today, drawing from the practical wisdom of the renowned scholar, Venerable Dr. Khammai Dhammasami, we are going to look at meditation differently, not as a distant religious goal, but as a vital psychological skill that you can use anywhere, while you're working, driving, eating, or just waiting at the airport. Think about what happens the moment you close your eyes to focus on your breath. Suddenly, your mind turns into what I like to call a mind screen, just like a television screen running endless, unpredictable images. If the face of someone who deeply offended you suddenly pops up, your immediate reaction is irritation. You try to forcefully slam your focus back onto your breath, just to escape that mental image. But fighting your thoughts like that is a sign that your psychological skill isn't quite developed yet. The secret lies in non-judgmental mindfulness. Instead of labeling the images or thoughts as good or bad, you simply look at them. You acknowledge them. You register their presence without a single drop of judgment, and you let them be. Here is a fascinating look at how our psychology plays tricks on us. Negative emotions always trigger negative memories. Take a married couple having a heated argument, for example. The exact moment anger takes over, the brain instantly pulls up a perfectly indexed historical list of every single mistake that partner has ever made. It completely suppresses and erases all their good qualities. In Pali, this state of mind is called akusala, meaning an unskillful mind. We see this exact same pattern in divided societies. People become so fiercely obsessed over the few things they disagree on that they entirely forget the massive list of values and goals they actually share. The human mind absolutely loves to reject the present moment. Look at how people handle the weather. In the dead of winter, they shiver and desperately wish for the summer. But when summer finally arrives, they complain that it's too hot and start longing for the autumn. The mind is constantly complaining, never truly existing right here, right now. Now look at Buddhist monks. They are given a single uniform from day one and must eat whatever food lands in their alms bowl, without choice. Naturally, a beginner's mind will complain, but the training teaches us something brilliant. Don't look at the food. Look at the complaining mind. If you tell yourself that you have absolutely zero time to sit and meditate, try this simple experiment tonight. Reduce your dinner to just 1 or 2 dishes. When your mind inevitably starts throwing a tantrum and complaining about the lack of variety, don't focus on the food. Turn your attention inward and observe that complaining mind. In psychology, we talk about consciousness and the objects we are conscious of. What connects the two? It's our emotion. If you are angry with someone, that anger acts as a powerful bridge, forcing your mind to obsess over the person you dislike. But as your mindfulness matures, you learn to create a healthy distance. You stop being the exhausted actor trapped inside the dramatic play. Instead, you become a spectator sitting calmly in the audience, watching your own thoughts and emotions pass by from a safe distance. Think of the ancient story of Venerable Punna. When he was about to travel to an incredibly violent and hostile region, the Buddha tested his mindset, asking what he would do if the locals insulted him. Punna replied, "Sir, I will think. At least they are only insulting me and not physically hitting me. And if they hit you? At least they are only hitting me and not cutting off my limbs. And if they kill you? They can only harm my temporary body, sir." They can never harm my mind. That is the ultimate psychological skill. The world around you can be chaotic, bold. Now, a common trap people fall into is worrying that being a spectator for too long will ruin their focus or break their deep concentration. But true meditation is a beautiful balancing act. If you apply too much raw effort without concentration, your mind will become restless and anxious. On the other hand, if you have too much heavy concentration without effort, your mind will slip into drowsiness. True mindfulness brings these two powerful forces into a perfect, steady, and harmonious balance. At the end of the day, we all spend years developing physical and professional skills to survive in society. But it is our psychological skill that truly dictates the actual quality of our lives, shaping how we act, how we speak, and how we think. The outer world will always be imperfect, chaotic, and unpredictable. But if your mind is highly skilled, you no longer need to carry anger, disappointment, or a sense of failure with you wherever you go. You will finally be able to see your life, with all its chaotic ups and downs, as an absolute blessing. Train your mind, step into the spectator's seat, and watch your daily life transform.